back. You're watching 726 here in Harrison, Arkansas. And we are visiting with Beth Kaffenberger and Rebecca Force. They're from the Boone County Library. Anyway, so how about you update us on what's going on within the library at this time and what to look forward to?
Well, it's July now, and so a full month of more activities. So yeah, we've got a lot of things going on in July. I realized I filled my schedule again, so you know.
Well, of course you did.
Yes. So we've got tons of stuff to go going on, and so I just encourage people to like stop by the library or get online, check out our flyers, check out the calendar because you don't want to miss anything.
Since you said that, online.
BooneCountyLibrary.org.
Okay.
Or our Facebook page, Boone County Library, and then we've got a Boone County Library Children's Department page as well.
Okay.
And yeah, so we've got a lot of like fun programs planned with people coming in. So we've got like Arkansas Game and Fish coming in. We've got the Dickerson Park Zoo coming down from Springfield.
Sweet.
The Titanic Museum is going to come down. We've got Buffalo National River coming in twice this month. And so I think those are like our big, we're bringing in people. I've got the Ridge Runner Cloggers scheduled to do a thing for us as well. And so I think those are our main like groups and people coming in. And then of course we'll have our usual like story times. And on Wednesday we've got a reading time with a guest. So we'll have 2 of those in the month. And then also we've got an author coming in, Joy Metzer, on July 14th. She'll be in at 10 a.m. and also 2 p.m. And she just wrote her first children's, it's like a middle school aged book. It's called Happy Tales. Jitterbug Makes a Name for Herself. So it's about a dog that's living in the Ozarks and wants to make herself big in the big city or something. So she like runs away, I think, and then finds out that the life of fame isn't quite maybe what she wants. Yeah, so
that's my life story.
Exactly.
So we've got the book in the library if people want to read it ahead of time or something. But
And that's from a local author.
yeah, I think she's based out of like Eureka Springs.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's local enough.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited, but yeah, just to throw out a few like specific dates. We're going to do a Time for Adventure online on Facebook on July 6th. And then July 7th next week at 10 in the morning, we're going to have our reading time with a guest. And then at 1 o'clock on the 7th, so next Wednesday at 1, we're going to have Game and Fish come in, and they're going to do an alligator program. So they're even supposed to bring their baby alligator with them.
Cool.
I think he's like 30 inches long or something. So that's pretty exciting.
I want
It's
a
always-
picture of you with it.
Okay. I've held one before. They came before, and I did hold it. I did not hold the snapping turtle, though, because that's dangerous. Because he was really, by the time they were done with the program, he was quite upset.
What, you know how you hold a snapping turtle?
Behind their neck, like above their head. Yeah.
If you want
If you can
to.
get it there, if you can get your
Or you
hand
could
there.
just put a stick out there and then bite the stick
Well,
and
yeah.
slip it up.
Yeah. And then we've got story time on July 8th at 10 a.m. with Miss Irene. And then at 2 p.m. on July 8th, we're going to have Buffalo National River come in. And they're going to come in and do a program. Hopefully, I think it's going to be more about like science and nature and things like that. So we're pretty excited about that. And then I just encourage people really to just keep looking at the schedule because more of our big groups and stuff are later on in the month. So.
Will the zoo bring animals as well?
Yes, they're
or-
supposed to be bringing animals, I think at
Okay.
least 4. They're going to do 2 programs for us as well. So one in the morning, one in the afternoon.
Nice.
So I just encourage people when they see 2 times, just pick the one that's best for you.
Right.
And just realize that, I mean, it's going to be at the library and space is what it is.
Right.
So, you know, we can only do so much.
Right.
But the Titanic program and the cloggers, we will be over at the stage
Okay.
Now,
in the
Titanic
park.
one, is that associated with the one in Branson?
Branson.
It's
Yes.
the same.
Yes, so they're coming down.
Yeah, okay.
They're going to send a couple people down, and they normally do like the ABCs of the Titanic, and so they kind of just go through the alphabet, but they tell you specific things that are related to the Titanic. Last I talked to them, they thought they might bring down like a model of the Titanic as well for kids to look at, And then also, it's kind of cool. They're going to be actually coming around lunchtime, so like 11:30, and they're actually going to be providing like refreshments and stuff for us. So that's pretty exciting. You know, they didn't know what they wanted to do. They wanted to help us out, and due to low staffing, they can't send a whole bunch of people
Sure.
for
Right.
like their. And so they said, I think we can do this. And I said, hey, that's great. I'm happy with that. So
Good
yeah.
deal.
Yeah. So, and then of course we have a lot of like adult programs as well.
Now, one thing that I'm really excited about is we're going to have a traveling exhibit come to the library. It's from the Arkansas Heritage Museum in Little Rock, and it's going to be based on movies made in Arkansas.
Ah.
So it's going to be downstairs. It will be at the library July 12th through the end of August. So,
Wow.
but it's a pretty big exhibit that people can come and check out. We do have adult programs happening at the library as well to go along with our summer reading program. Next week on July 8th, we're going to have Elva Yarbrough again. And this time we're going to do a succulent planting program. She really likes to do planting in vintage items like teacups and teapots. So if you have something like that, individuals are welcome to bring it. The library is providing the plants, the soil, all your little rocks and things. For anyone that does not have something they want to plant in, we have some colorful bowls that you can use.
Succulents are hard to kill, aren't they?
I've managed to do it.
You can drown. I think the
You can
problem is
drown
you
them.
drown them.
Yeah.
Right.
You think that they need so much water, so you're like, oh, here, are you thirsty?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they're not.
Anyway,
And
I
she's-
digress.
She's really great about going over all the tips on taking care of it and any other questions, not just about succulents. We went at our last program with her. She answered any questions that anyone may have. We also have another local author coming to the library. We had Lori Jameson Tuesday, and she was really a lot of fun. We're having Abby Burnett on July 13th. And she's going to do a program called Tales from Beneath the Stones. So she does a lot of research into tombstones and graveyards. And
Oh, yeah.
so there are going to be specific stories that she's going to share about some of the grave sites that she's researched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is she researching about the grave sites or the people?
The people.
The people.
The
Okay, that'll be
people.
interesting.
She's come before. Buffalo River Partners has brought her before, and she always has a really good. I mean, it's normally always a good turnout, so it's exciting.
This is a new presentation, so she's not done it in any other location
Okay.
before, so we're excited to have one of
Yeah.
her new programs. We do have a Medicare workshop for the community. That's going to be on July 15th. Hickory Hill Insurance is providing that. And then we're also having on July the 20th, we're having a telescopes basics course. So the library has 4 telescopes that you can check out. But we have Tuck Campbell from
Oh, yeah.
coming by,
Yeah.
and he's going to teach everyone how to properly use one. I think that's the key, you know.
Yeah.
Probably
You
so.
can get it home, but, you know, aligning it up and everything if you're not used to it. So everyone can come and learn how to use them.
Yeah,
Well, good.
I think Tut's got a pretty good telescope where he lives. I think
Yeah.
he has four of those. They're actual observatories. They're
Oh, really?
The domes
Wow.
with the. He sends. I think he takes images of space every night and he sends them to different places. I mean, it's.
So he's
bizarre.
very knowledgeable.
They
He is
have
very
a
knowledgeable, yes.
local observatory, and so right after it'll be the next new moon after July 20th. I believe that'll be around like August the 3rd. He will open it up. Anyone that checks out a telescope at the library, you can bring it and use it at his observatory.
Nice.
So when you check out a telescope, how long can you?
2 weeks.
Okay.
But it's good to do it around the new moon. So, you know, look at your calendar because the sky's going to be darker. If you check it out and you check it out for those 2 weeks around the full moon, it's going to be harder. You have more light from the moon
Right.
Yeah.
affecting
Okay.
you. So.
You
Interesting.
can't
Lots
see the
going
exact
on.
planets
Exactly.
and whatever you need to see. You gotta
Yeah.
have darkness. And where he's located is not completely dark, but it's one of the darker areas in the area. So, yeah.
Cool.
A lot of fun stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and just one more thing that I wanted to kind of mention. So as some people may know, if you've stopped by the library or whatever, we were able to get new carpet. So in all of our downstairs, and then we've now carpeted around the mezzanine as well. So the last thing to get carpeted would be the children's department and genealogy. So what we're kind of working together, Tina Farmer and I. And so what we're doing is we're kind of running like an adopt a square type thing, a carpet tile. And so we're going to we've got little notes and stuff that we'll be starting to pass out to people. And if they want to help us out, we've got our goal in mind of like the 6th of September to be like our cutoff. Hopefully we can raise enough money by then. And so just if our patrons, you know, like I know a lot of people came in and they loved the carpet, and then they came upstairs and they were like, oh, you didn't get any? And I was like, no, we didn't have enough money. And so like I'm hoping that some people will want to just help us out and stuff like that. We're suggesting about a $25 donation, but really anything is fine. And so like $2, 25 cents. I don't care. Like if you want to help us out,
Any,
you know,
Sure,
any
anything,
helps.
Yeah.
we would really appreciate it. And so
36 years old, around there.
yeah, like our carpet, I don't know, it's wearing out. But anyway, so that's just one other thing that we're going to be doing and asking for our community's help with that. So
Y'all do so much for our community. It's time for they can certainly give back, which is wonderful.
we just got to make sure, you know, like we have got to upkeep our building. Like we're not going anywhere most
Right.
likely, and so we just want to make it the best that it can be.
You bet.
So
The Boone
Thank you,
County
ladies.
Library, great place to be, and get signed up for the newsletter.
You'll find out all about these things before they come and tell us. So,
Got to block off the square. Go down and check them out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much.
thank you.
Up next, we have Wanda Massengale and what's the name?
Bean.
Bean? Beans.
Bean.
Oh boy,
Or beans.
he's 100% energy bound. So
He's 9 weeks old. He has an excuse.
we'll be looking at Bean and Wanda in just a couple minutes. Stay with us. You're watching 726 right here in Harrison, Arkansas.